Good afternoon, family. It's another Sunday, the 21st of February, 2021. I devote this show in dedication to the memory and the journey of my beloved grandmother, who just passed away on Friday. עליזה סקורי בת זוהרה, יהי זכרך ברוך לברכה ומנוחתך בגן העדן. אני אוהב אותך, ממה. It's a beautiful sacred Hebrew Jewish chant, devotion. Hello family, here I am. Who is with me in the chat? Show me your names. As you can hear, my voice is pretty husky. Pretty husky from all the experience of this week, from all the grief. And so I will be much more gentle today because of where I am in my personal life and because my voice is pretty exhausted. Woohoo! Family. Hello Michelle, hello Carrie, hello Dor, hello Dana, hello Janaline, hello I love, שלום גידי, סבתא שלי נפטרה. Hello Don, hello Dor, shalom Dor, hello Steph, hello Joy, hello Tanya. Thank you, beautiful people. Thank you so much. I will acknowledge all the support in a moment. Hello Lynn, hello Petzien, hello Skin Health Emporium. This is going to be the vibe today. Coming out of 2 days of deep grief. I was like considering the live stream or not, and I was like, you know what, no, it's okay, we'll do a live stream. This is very Pisces kind of feel, so it's good. Shalom Ima, shalom Abba, Shavua Tov. Oh, what a week. Shalom, hello health, Ashley, hello APR, Alex, hello Catherine. Yeah. Well, you know, last week I told you it's gonna be an intense week. I told you there will be sudden, unwanted, unexpected change that will change us forever. And it might be scary, it might be fearful, might be unpleasant, but there will be a gift inside, in it. And so I also told you, you know, that my personal birth chart is being zapped by this entire astrology. So I did experience the most personal, intense week of my life, I think. On Wednesday, early morning, I received a phone call that my mom had a heart attack. And that spiraled for 2 days of communication, connection with my family, my brothers, my mom. Thank God everything is okay, everything is good now. She's recovering, she's doing well. But then as I speak to her on Friday on the phone, she gets a phone call that her mother passed away, which is my grandmother. And so it's been a very confronting week on a deep heart level. Deep grief, deep fears, deep emotions, deep pain. And I had quite an emotional weekend, and I will do my best to kind of really stay cool in this live stream, but I am a bottle of, not a bottle, but a container of a lot of emotions that is due to the nature. So I can see that there is a bit of hiccups. I hope there is no, but it shows as if there is hiccups in the live stream. Let me check it out for a sec. No. Okay. It's supposed to be good. How is it on your end? Does it look good on your end? Are you all good? Can you hear me clearly? Can you see me clearly? Is it working fine? Hello D. Hello JW. So, I don't know. I'm not getting signals from you. I hope everything is doing alright on the live stream. I'm just gonna write to you. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, the video, it shows me that the video is a bit funny. I don't know why. So, that's where I've come from, into this live stream. Quite intense, quite full on. So, I wanted to honor my beloved grandmother. You can hear okay. Video is glitchy. Okay. Yeah, it seems this funny thing. Well, earlier today in the morning, Mercury station direct. Woohoo! That is a good thing to celebrate. Okay, I don't know what's going on. Hopefully it will get better and better. I don't know. But yeah, I wanted to tell you a small story, in the honor of my grandma, my meme. We call in the Moroccan tradition, we call them meme. Like in here in Australia, you've got the nanny or nana. In where I come from is a meme. So my meme, God bless her soul. I'll tell you a short story about her because it's quite an interesting story. Because otherwise, without that story, I wouldn't be here. So I have to give my honor and respect to my beloved grandmother because thanks to her, I'm here. So I'll share with you a screen. I've prepared for you something. You'll see it. Look, I'm gonna show you. Ta-da! This is the map of the Middle East, the Mediterranean. So you see this is the Mediterranean, right? So you've got like Egypt, Libya, you've got Algeria, and then you've got Morocco in the exotic tipping end of the Middle East, in the Mediterranean. So Morocco is right opposite Spain. Here's Gibraltar. This is the main gateway into the Mediterranean. The only one. Or this, or Suez. And the river of the Nile River. That's the other option. Those are the only two options. So usually they bring cargo or through here or through here. Anyway, my meme, Aliza Skuri, Zichona Levracha, she was born on the 6th of February 1937 in Rabat, Morocco, which is a beautiful place on the ocean. If you see the pictures, amazing, beautiful place. So she was born in 1937. Funny enough, the last time Uranus was in Taurus. That was kind of the post the Great Depression toward World War One. Then she got married. Oh, by the way, when she was born, she was given away to her auntie because her auntie couldn't bear kids. So her mother shared her with her sister because her mother had other kids as well. So it's quite painful for her, of course. And then she was born. At the age of 19, she married my Pepe, my grandfather, Eliyahu Skuri, which is still alive, long live his life. And after 2 years, they gave birth to their first daughter. And in 1960, they gave birth to my mom. And when my mom was 9 months old, unfortunately, around that time, they started to kidnap Jewish kids in Morocco. It became very unsafe for Jewish people in Morocco because of all the time of, that era. And so overnight, they left their house and they left the business. And my grandfather had quite a good business there and a house, and they left everything in the middle of the night with a suitcase in their hand and escaped Rabat in the back of a goat truck full of goats. My mom as a baby was crying, so my grandmother breastfed her so she would shut up because they couldn't be found. They got to Gibraltar, stayed in Gibraltar for 5 months. And then from Gibraltar, they took the ship that brought them to Israel. And in Israel, they got into Jerusalem. They were there for 5 years, and they moved to Yavne, where I was born as well. Small town. And that's where they basically lived all her life. And she even died in that home on Friday. A very humble 3-4 bedroom unit, which is kind of, very different to these days. But I come from a very, very humble background. Very, very humble. I want to show you something here. Here. This one and this one. This one and this one. Oops. No, I pressed the wrong option. Sorry, 1 second. There we go. So, I'll show you a picture of the good days, the good times, the way I'd like to remember her. This is me and my meme and Pepe. God bless her soul. So, yeah, this is my beautiful meme. I love her so much. So many beautiful memories. She was a great woman. She did everything she could to spoil her beloveds, and she will forever be remembered with good memories in our hearts. So rest in peace, meme. I love you. Yeh zechronech levracha. That was a bit of a personal moment here, but now I will get into the astrology. You know, I don't know what you have experienced. You might have experienced something similar in your life. You might have experienced amazing revelations, breakthroughs. You might have experienced a very intense mental process. There's a lot we can say about the mind in this time. There's a lot we can say about the challenges of this time. But you know, it's funny because the song of last live stream was resilient, right? It was all about like show up to the table again and again and again. And, thank you for that. And I wanted to say, you know, that we've got the best community ever. We've got the best family ever. I received so much love and support. This makes me emotional again. I received so much love and support from our family on our chat rooms. So many blessings towards my mother and towards my grandmother. And I am grateful to you all, and my mother is grateful to you all, and all my family is grateful to you all. So thank you so much. And that was a true essence of a family, of a community. And so I'm so grateful to you all. Thank you so much for being a part of my life and of my community, of our community, and for your support, ongoing support, understanding and love in good times and bad times. So thank you to all the Patreon community. We even had quite a few new members joining us this week, so if you're one of them, I'm sorry I didn't send you my usual message of welcome and give you the links. As you can hear in this story, I was quite challenged, but I will make sure that this coming week I will attend to each one of you and guide you on your way into our community. If you want to join our community, the address is right under the astrology chart, patreon.com/healingdelight. This is where you can join our community for a monthly membership, and you'll get access to our chat rooms on Telegram and to the posts that we do and to the new moons and full moons meditation and, you know, community, a tribe, a family to belong to. Yeah. Oh, thank you guys. You're awesome. I'm happy you enjoyed the sharing, you know. I thought you'd enjoy it. Try to make it as interesting as it can be when someone else is telling a story. A bit of picture, a bit of this, about a map, you know, a bit of understanding of the journey. The cool thing is like that then, you know, when I say I come from a humble place, you know, think about this small 3-4 bedroom unit raising 7 kids. And, you know, now that my meme has passed, 7 kids, each one of their kids have average of 3 to 5 kids. Each one of them already has average of 2 to 3 kids. So we're talking about grandkids and grandkids and a whole tribe. And we had so many beautiful moments in the most humble place, you know. So everything that I have these days and everything that I've reached in my life I owe to them. And I always remember where I come from. And it's very humble roots that I come from. And when you remember your humble roots, nothing can corrupt your soul, because you know where you come from. So this is part of this week as well, you know. Know who you are, and just kind of don't sell your soul. Just be you and follow your dreams, follow your passion, follow your love, follow your desires. You know, as long as the desires should be, not with corrupted ego, but heart desires. But yeah, so let's see how we flow today. Hey, my mom just said she's been released from hospital today. Woohoo! רפואה שלמה, בריאות שלמה, אמא. So yeah, good news finally coming through. Now, Astrology people, we had quite a, this, what happened to me was exactly on those alignments that I spoke about. It was the Saturn square in Uranus. Now it's still happening. This is the chart of today, of right now. Uranus here on your, why can't you see my mouse? Okay, there you go. Uranus here on the 7th degree of Taurus at your 11 o'clock is still squaring Saturn on the 7th degree of Aquarius in 37 minutes. They're still squaring. So if it didn't happen to you at the end of last week, it might happen to you, might have happened to you this weekend, or might still happening to you. But something is happening for sure. Give me just one moment. The other thing that we had also, it was quite a significant moment on Friday. When my meme passed, it was a very, very significant moment astrologically. I'll go back to Friday. And what we had here is, let's move the hours forward. I'm looking for this. I'm looking for that. I'm looking for. Where is it? Sunday house, 56, 52, 1 more hour, 55. There we go. So, you've got Venus here on Saturday at 9:48 a.m. Saturday morning. Venus here on your 10 o'clock, 23 degrees of Aquarius. She was squaring Mars on the 23 degrees of Taurus. At the same time that Uranus, here, 7 degree Taurus, is still squaring Saturn, 7 degrees Aquarius. So you've got like Saturn, Aquarius, and you've got Venus, Mars, and you have the moon squaring the sun. This was quite a pivotal, important moment because, thank you for that, D. Thank you, my darling. Thank you for that. D just told me that the chart is on Adelaide. I didn't notice that. I'm not in my sharpest, as I said. Understood, I'm sure. There we go. So 2 hours back. You can see. There we go. One more. You've got the moon. This is like, say, it's Saturday early morning, okay? Saturday morning. This is all unfolding from Friday when Saturn was with the Saturn. Let's see, Uranus is 7:17. Saturn is 7:27. So Saturn is starting to pass Uranus, but it's still there. So like Wednesday into Thursday, Saturn squared Uranus, and it's squaring and it's unfolding. Then comes Friday. Oh, sorry, let me take you a day back. Comes Friday morning at around, and this is important. I have to go through this. Because it's good shifts that happen, okay? So this is Thursday evening now, okay? Thursday evening. Saturn 7:18, Uranus 7:14. So it's just after the exact square, but it's still there. It's going to be there for a week, okay? So as Saturn still square Uranus, Venus 21, Mars 22:08, so 1 degree apart. The Sun is on the 29th degree of Aquarius, doing that process of detachment, letting go, clearing. That's kind of the final degree of Aquarius, letting go, detaching, disconnecting. This was the time my grandmother was disconnecting from life. And then the Sun moves 0 Pisces. So from Thursday night, the Sun moved into Pisces, and that gives us a nice change in the tone. Because the Sun was not so strong in Aquarius, the Sun likes it more in Pisces. And Pisces is now the territory of, Pisces is the last star sign in the zodiac. This is, hello Brioni, welcome love. And hello Christina. Pisces is where we end the cycle. Pisces is the complete surrender, the letting go. Aries is the first star sign. It's the initiation of the ego, the self. Pisces is the last star sign, is where the ego self completely dissolve, let go, release back to the divine. Pisces is the divine. It's magic. It's mystical. It's healing. It's divinely guided. It's intuition. It's gut knowing. It's that psychic activity. It's miracles. It's magic. It's connection of love, divine love, unconditional love, compassion. But Pisces is also the place of illusions, deceptions, separation, feeling lost, escapism through substance, drugs, alcohol, shopping, reality TV, anyone in his own form, social media, any form of kind of like really. And that's Pisces. It's where the ego is completely surrendering his own creation to the divine. So it's kind of like if we are born, if the moment we are born is an Aries moment, the moment we die is a Pisces moment. So in a way, my grandmother passing away on the day, at the day that the sun moves to Pisces, the initiation of the return to the divine. Beautiful symbology. And she suffered a lot over the last few years, so we are very happy for her. We are very happy that she's off her suffering. But that's the symbology. It's kind of like, I've done what I could, I've created what I've created, I was who I was, and now I let all that go as I come back to the divine. So that's the journey of Pisces now that begins. So that was the shift of Thursday night, that the sun moved into Pisces just after the square of Saturn and Uranus. Then again, I'll move the day forward, and as the sun moves to the first degree, too far. As the sun moves to the first degree, comes the moon, and doing the first moon square sun on Saturday morning. Sun, that's the first quarter moon, square the moon, and then by then Mars 2253 squaring Venus. And the sun is kind of the I am, the soul, the action. Thank you, Bryony. And the moon is the feminine, the emotions, the feelings. So it's the feminine and the masculine. The moon feminine, the sun the masculine. Okay? The sun god and the moon goddess kind of thing. They're squaring. Square, we said last week, it's a challenge. There's a challenge here. So the moon is now in Pisces, wants to find that connection to the divine love, and to the magic, and to the healing, and to that dream, right? It wants to find its dream life. And the moon is in Gemini, trying to think, so yeah, where am I going to find my dream life? I'm pondering now. So this is kind of, we did a new moon in Aquarius last week, and that was kind of initiation of the new future, the new kind of plan, the new connections, the new kind of people we want to be with, the new kind of relationship, the new organization, the new jobs, the new. Now comes the first square, the first checkpoint, and the moon goes into Gemini and say, I'm trying to realize something here and to think about something. What's going on? The sun is in Pisces, like, yeah, because I really feel the soul calling to find my dream life, to find my true connection, to find where I feel that connection of divine love, that spiritual zhuzh, that we speak the language, we are connected, It's divine. The soul is searching for it now in Pisces with the sun there. And so the moon is coming into Gemini, and she goes like, yeah, I really want to understand what I'm feeling here. But the moon is now, she knows she's also coming towards the north node of the moon on 16 degrees. So she goes like, yeah, and it's about my destiny. It's about my future destiny. I need to understand something. So at the same time, the goddess of the moon is squaring the sun god in this pondering reflection of how to get to the dream life. This is happening while here Mercury is on the 11th degree in 7 minutes. It will station retrograde, it will station direct on the 1 minute. So it's just about to go stationing soon. So it's very interesting that as the moon moved into Gemini, Mercury is starting to slow down. And to support this feminine masculine square tension challenge, Venus is squaring Mars. Again, another aspect of the feminine and the masculine. That softness, the love, the emotions, the feelings, the good feelings, the connection, the support, the nurturing, the abundance, the good quality of life and connection. Venus, she's in Aquarius, and by the way, in a few days Venus will move to Pisces as well, and that's gonna be also good feeling for us, more good feeling for us. So there's a bit of, I told you, like January, February is like boom, 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 boom. When March comes, we get a bit of an ease up, we get a bit of a good feeling, okay? So until May, we're going to start retrograding stuff. But now, like January, February is the kind of, the guns are shooting, run for your life kind of a thing, hold on to dear life. And now as we go into March, things are going to be a bit more feeling. So Venus in Aquarius is like, she's, she wants to be invigorated. She wants to think outside of the box. She wants to be quirky. She wants to be rebellious. She wants to break free from the old mold of the old routine, boring, stagnant. She want to have got some excitement. It's Uranus. It's electrifying. She want to get electrified again. She want to feel that buzz again. She wanna, she doesn't want to trade stock market. It's too boring, man. Cryptocurrency is so much more fun. Stock market, you have to listen to all these boring financial advisors on CNBC and CNN and all those. Like, yeah, we believe that it's going to be like that. And they're like, oh, I'm falling asleep just looking at you. Leave along that what you're telling me is what all of you decided in the room to tell me. So I will believe you while you go and do that, Comes cryptocurrency and it's like, hey, you've got a mobile phone? No worries, mate. Here is your wallet, here is your crypto exchange, here is your Twitter, here is your Reddit, here is your Instagram, here is your YouTube. Go for your life, man. It's so exciting. There's gifts, there's memes, there is hilarious stuff happening every day. There is ridiculous stuff. Like now, the latest thing in crypto is this laser eyes thing, right? So they have decided on Twitter that all the crypto people, they're going to put this kind of effect of laser eyes in their eyes as kind of a statement of laser eyes until 100K. So they're promoting the 100K mark, kind of price mark, with the kind of a movement of laser eyes. Personally, come on, man, are you serious? Sometimes I don't know what's going on there. And there's people that I so appreciate on an intelligent level, such leaders of thought and leaders of movement. Suddenly they behave like 6 years old and it's like lasers. What are you doing, man? And then creating a hype that everyone will follow, so everyone need to put laser eyes. If you don't put laser eyes, you're not cool, man. You need to put laser eyes on, because if not, you're not part of the trend and you're not really in. You remember what I said last week about don't be a follower? This is what I'm talking about. Let them put their laser eyes on while you keep your crystal clear eyes in. Yeah? Bull crap. Dealing with bullshit, the world is falling apart and they worry about laser eyes for 100K. They are the people that support, that promote cryptocurrency as the ideology and the philosophy and the solution for human stupidity, suddenly behave in such a, I don't know, I don't get that concept. Didn't get into it. Maybe because I'm in such a real place of facing death, So it's kind of like, such bullcrap. Come on, man. Stick to the main thing. So this is kind of Venus in Aquarius. Who are you connected with? Which kind of people you want to connect with? Which partners you want to connect with? Which business you want to connect with? Which job? Which future? Like, isn't it time to invent yourself, reinvent yourself? Aren't you bored? being that same old thing again? Don't you want something new? Don't you want to change a bit? So that's Venus in Aquarius. And she's squaring Mars in Taurus. And which is kind of like, hey man, hey Mars, I know you feel weak. I know you feel tired. I know you feel like you don't really have your zhuzh and you're confident and you're full on energy. I know, I understand you feel a bit heavy in Taurus. I understand that. But can you do me a favor and take some action for my future? I really need you to decide and take action, because you are in Taurus, you're in my home. That's what Venus says to Mars. You're in my home, you're in Taurus, okay? So look around into the relationships you have. Look around into your friends. Look around into your job. Look around into your finances. Look around into your assets, into your valuables. Look into yourself, into your own values, and tell me, is it real or is it not? Is it good or is it bad? Do we have the same values? Do we look at life in the same way? Do we speak a similar language? Are we interested in the same things that we're interested? So this is what Mars is doing in Taurus. He's kind of taking action of like, who owns similar values to me? Who resonates with me? Where do I find that quality of connection? That's what Mars is searching for, is penetrating, like, hey, what is the real connection over here? So him squaring Venus is kind of like, yes, it's like, it's about the future. We have to have a better future. And then the sun, as she entered into Pisces, squaring the moon in Gemini, is like, yeah, we need to figure it out. It's like, where is that true dream? This is quite potent, quite amazing. And that happened on Saturday, a day after Saturn squared Uranus. Saturn, restriction, Uranus, breaking free. Saturn, government and authority. Uranus, rebellious people. This is kind of, what happened over the last 2 weeks. The big story with I forgot the name of it. The game thing. That stock market, right? That was a classic Saturn's Uranus. Uranus, the people, the young people came together online, on internet, on social media. That's Uranus in Taurus, innovative, way of communication, of coming together under the same values, united under the same values, and in a joint attack, did what they did with the stock market, which is basically giving the Saturn back in his face the trick that they're usually doing to the people. And that's pretty much that. And it's kind of like, I said it many times last year to our community, when the emotional tone become like, we feel like we need to do something. No. I always said last year, no, it's not the time to do anything. What you need to do is look into yourself. Go into yourself. This is the North Node in Gemini. You need to focus on yourself, on your personal environment, on your own mind, on your own direction, on your own plan, on your own purpose. Don't get distracted by a protest. And I told you also, don't worry. There will come the time and the pendulum will swing. And you need to understand something. Whoever battles Uranus wins. Uranus is like that superhero, that Flash, or Superman, or Spider-Man. He's that superhero that always win, So Uranus will overcome Saturn. Saturn is in the home of Uranus. So it's kind of like, Uranus called Saturn. It's like, hey, you boy, come into my office. And Saturn is in the office of Uranus, and there's electricity running everywhere, LED lights, laser beams, like artificial intelligence, robots. Everyone's like looking. It's like Neo come to the architect. Yes, the architect, Saturn. Neo comes to the architect, and all these screens are around him from all these different lifetimes that he did the same scenario, the future, past, and present. And it's all kind of like artificially kind of interactive with him. This is kind of that, and Uranus says like, listen, Saturn, mate, your time is over. Did you hear me? Saturn's like, no, it ain't over until the fat lady sings. So Uranus goes, don't worry, fat lady, I'm gonna make you sing, baby. So, as the time goes, Uranus is in Taurus until 2024. You've got 3 more years of Uranus, like, giving power to the people to revolutionize their reality, the physical reality, and the people will win. This is not because I'm saying it. This is the planet, the stars. I'm just reading the stars. But don't worry about humanity. The people, the momentum and the power is actually with the people. And as the years will pass by, you will see it. Hello, Yelena, beautiful Yelena. Let me have another sip of tea. My voice is finished. Can you hear that? Think how much crying there was. Whoa, whew, massive releases. I can hear music. Where's the music coming from? Did I leave that music on? No. No. Oh, must be from outside. Anyway, so this was the kind of weekend leading up to where we are now. Quite a significant weekend. So again, bringing you back to the main point. How did you get there? I see window. Just a second. I see windows suddenly popping on different screens. So, reflect into your life, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, into today. What was that inner battle between your feminine, your masculine, your mind and your soul, your mind and your heart, your spirit and your human, the emotions, feelings, and the thoughts. And all this is brewing, and now let's go to Mercury, because he is kind of a star right now. Mercury is here on your 9 o'clock, 11 degrees. You see him? Oh, no. Why can't you see him now? 11 o'clock, 9 o'clock, 11 degrees. We're moving a few hours forward until Mercury reaches the 11 degrees and 1 minute, which is right now. There you are. Let's take it one more. You can see it almost 9 o'clock, 11 degrees, 1 minute. S stationing. Okay? Significant that it's on the 11th degree, 1101, 1101, there's that significance there too. So this happened today, early morning, as you woke up. Because I'm drinking tea, I have to go to the toilet. So give me one moment. I will leave you with a song. And where is it? I'll leave you with another song that kind of speaks about the journey of life. 1 minute, I'm with you. This is Shotei Nevuah, the Fools of Prophecy. Kol Galgal. Whoa, something is happening here. Oh, what's going on? Wait a second. I have a glitch here. Where is this coming from? I gotcha. Okay, here we go. Okay. So many glitches. Mercury station in directment. What do you expect? I'll be back in 1 minute.
מטה למעלה, מרכבות סתומות הולכות ומתגלגלות. כל נעימות עולה ויורד, הולך ומשוטט בעולם. כל שופר נמשך בעומקי המדרגות, ומסובב הגלגל סביב. כל גלגל
I'm back, honey.
כל
It's a beautiful song. Yeah, it's good to have you too, Elena. Okay. Back. Let's go back into the vortex. So Sunday, early morning, Mercury stationed direct. He's stationed in direct on the 11th degree. It's in opposition to the 11th degree of Leo. Okay? And we had a full moon, something like that, an eclipse or something like that on the, I forgot when it was, last year, on the 11th degree of Leo. And it was the Sabian symbol of the 11th degree is the garden party. So Mercury is stationing on the degree that is opposite to the garden party. So in Leo, the party is happening. It's the best party ever. When he's in Aquarius and he goes, wait a second, man. Where's the party? Where's the party? Where's the fun? Where's the awesomeness? Where's the good feel? Where is the... I found it so funny in my personal life, like, the crypto part of all my prophecy, all the things that I've said to the community over the last 3.5 years, everything comes true one after the other. And the rewards are coming and cryptocurrency is doing amazing and I'm supposed to be celebrating and flying up in the air in ecstasy and my life is just getting like hammered down with challenges. And so you go like, wait a second, where's the party, man? So this is Mercury stationing direct on that degree. It's like saying like, wait a second. Mercury went all the way to the end of Aquarius. And then he came all the way back to the 11th degree. And today he's stationing direct. Now there will be another week and a half, 2 weeks, until he will pass the shadow. So something happened. Let's go a few weeks back. Not months, weeks. Okay, here we go. When was Mercury? Oh, no, you're running away suddenly. Mercury, there you go. Mercury was on the 11th degree of Aquarius on the 16th of January. Okay, so it started on the 16th of January. Reflect back, middle of January. Something happened. And then we went 1 week, 2 weeks. Mercury got to the 27 or the 28, 26. Mercury got to the 26 here, 26 degree, and then he went retrograde. That was on the 31st of January. So from the 16th of Jan till the 31st of Jan, something happened. Check this one. Okay? Then on the 31st of Jan, 1st of February, Mercury chucked a Yui and started going retrograde. So from middle of January to the end of January, something happened in your life on a mental level. You're trying to understand something. It's Mercury, it's in Aquarius. I'm trying to understand my future. Who are the people that I belong to? Who are the people I don't belong to? What job do I belong to? What job I don't belong to? Which cryptocurrency do I want to buy? Which cryptocurrency I don't want to buy? How am I going to trade cryptocurrency? How am I going to plan my cryptocurrency journey? Where am I going to buy silver? Am I going to buy gold? Where is my future? Should I buy a house or should I sell a house? This is Mercury in Aquarius, the big plan. Big future, out of the box, radical, innovative, revolutionary, like things happening to us that kind of, you got into crypto and suddenly took you on a whole ride and suddenly you are learning whole new things. Just a second, I need some more drink. My voice is very dry, rusty. My throat has been tired. This week I'm taking it easy. Just a second. So, then 1st of February until now, 1 week, 2 week, and here we are today. And let's go to today. Mercury here on your 3 o'clock, 11 degrees, 1 minute, station in direct. Okay? So from the 1st of February, it was retrograding until today. Now let's check it out. Now comes the third final part. Okay? Again, 16th of Jan until the end of Jan, something wanted your attention, something was happening on a reflective mental plane. Okay? 1st of Feb until today, more things happened that made you look deeper into it, rethink it, redefine it, reprocess, rethink. And now, the final part, which brings the conclusions, the realizations, the decision making, moving forward with what I realized about my future plan. So this is happening with Mercury, that is stationed in direct today. It's a big relief, people. But also know that the day too that Mercury is stationed, this is the craziest days. This is the days where you can go really, really mental, like, oh, not being able to think clear. I need to slow down because it's hard for me. I'm a bit tired. I'm used to be a bomb of energy, but the last 2 days have really kind of squeezed me. But this is me. I like to appear in my authentic raw form. Ami that you see is Ami that is, There's no makeup, there's no filters. This is just reality. This is keeping it real, authentic and real. Now, here's another amazing fact for you. As Mercury is stationing, Mercury will be now on your 12 o'clock here, 11 degrees 01. Okay, this is Sunday, 12:48 p.m. So earlier today. Okay, why did I go there? Because at the same time, the moon, at the same time that Mercury is stationed in direct, so it's the mental. Okay, the moon is in Gemini, the home of Mercury. So the feeling goddess moon is in the home of Mercury as Mercury station in direct. And reminding you, this is coming after the Sun square Moon, Venus square Mars, Gemini stationing, and as Gemini stationing, the Moon is now in Gemini's home, reflecting about, she just had this challenge with the Sun. It's like, what about my future? The Sun asked her. The soul came, it's like, hey, goddess Moon, I need you to go and really figure it out what's happening there, because I want my dream life. I want my dream life of where I feel connection, of love, of divinity, of magic, of miracles, of spirit. I want to feel that in my life. So do me a favor, Goddess Moon. You go and configure it out for me. And Mercury, can you please stop right now? You've done my head over the last few weeks. It's time for us to really realize what's happening there. Enough too much processing. You must know by now where the party is and where the party is not. Where you belong and where you do not belong. Where you believe in the similar values and where you don't believe in the similar values. Where it's fun and where it's not fun. When there is things to connect about and when there is no things to connect about. You know where you are loved and embraced and accepted as you are, and you know where you are not. Do you really need to keep on thinking about it, Mercury? That's the Sun in Pisces now. Sun is like, listen, man, I'm coming from heaven now. I want to remind you that this is the journey of the soul. This need to be a journey of connection to spirit, to love. So that's important now, to connect with that, with the truth of love. So stop overdoing my head. I need you to now get into conclusions. So Mercury station direct is now going to go through conclusions over the next 2 weeks. While he's going through his conclusions of coming out of shadow over the next 2 weeks, next Saturday we're having a full moon in Virgo, which is an earth star sign of detox, of clarity, of clearing, of decluttering, of just clearing the mess. Oh, baby, this is good. Now, what is happening? The moon, after squaring the sun, earlier today at around 1 p.m., came on top of the north node of the moon, saying, this is a true destiny call. This is serious. This is destiny is calling me. I need to understand what's happening now. What's going on the other side? Juno just passed the south node, but she's still pretty much there. So then we've got here, we go a couple of hours forward. Now, where are we now? at around between 3:30 and 4 p.m., then the moon was in opposition to Juno, the goddess of marriage and sacred union. She's trying to understand her future destiny, her true calling, and she's reflecting on it with the goddess of marriage that sits in the past in Sagittarius of the old belief, old system. And as that happened, they are both squaring Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, where the sun is right now. I hope everything's okay with the live stream, because YouTube is giving me a warning of buffering. I don't know what's going on. But the moon with the north node, Juno with the south node in opposition, and they both squaring Neptune. Where is the divine true connection? What is true? What is false? What is fake? What is real? What is healing? What is wounding? Where do we feel that we are connected to divine love? Where do we feel that we are lost in our own illusions? Which relationship is real? Which relationship is false? Which partner is real? Which partner is false? Where is the illusions? Where is the deceptions? This is all, thank you, Don. This is all kind of happening, okay? Today. This is all today. And Uranus is still squaring Saturn. So it's still going on. That's kind of like anything can happen anytime that brings unwanted changes. So it's kind of like it's all Jim. No, Jim sounds like Jim. So it's all Bob. Is all Bob gonna shatter Jenny reality by breaking up with her? Or Jenny is gonna shatter Bob reality by breaking up with him, but someone is gonna shatter someone reality? It's or you're gonna leave your job and shatter your boss reality, or your boss is gonna fire you and shatter your reality. It's all, the property you bought and thought it's gonna be a smart investment is gonna shatter your reality, or the property you sold will, something like that. Whatever. You get what I'm saying. Just a second. So Mercury is stationed in direct. This is the highlight. Now let's go to right now. So right now this is happening. Where's Jupiter? Oh yes, sorry. There was one more thing there, which is a few hours back. Also at the same time that the moon was, the moon squared the sun, then the moon was aligning with Jupiter. So this kind of like, hey, I want to feel good. I really want to feel good. That's another aspect there. And what else I wanted to say about it? Let's see. That's all good. So this is now. So Mercury is kind of the star of the moment, because let's go with the hours. The S is still there. There we go. Sunny. So Mercury is moving, stationing direct, but is really kind of direct from tomorrow morning. So today is that stationing direct. Be careful with your tradings, be careful communication. Not careful, don't do it, but be aware. Just be aware that things can go a bit funny. Don't go mental on yourself. Be easy. As we go through the days, the sun at 4. What is happening here? Okay. As we go through the days, Mercury 24, Venus 26. The personal planets are starting to move. Mercury is still on the 11th. Saturn sits on Uranus. Saturn and Uranus just cooking there. Cooking. Of course, in the background, Pluto is still dismantling the patriarchy over there in Capricorn. And let's go into Wednesday. Wednesday, we're going to have Sun opposition to Pluto. Oh, Mars. Yes, one more. Yeah, there we go. This is a cool alignment. There's quite a few benefits this week, beneficial shifts this week. The Sun moves to Pisces. That's a good shift, okay? Because it means that we are now entering more dream time meditation, transcendental kind of state of being, altered state of being, connecting with spirit, connecting with the divine in a stronger way than before. Your personal meditations will have more oomph than previously. Your connection to your spirit will be stronger now. You'll have a bit more of an essence back a bit. Pay attention to the messages, pay attention to intuition. The fact that Mercury is stationed direct, this is mind. Lower mind, Mercury, right? Mercury is the left brain, analytical, putting all the facts together, connecting all the dots, thinking, calculating. But he's in Aquarius, which is the higher mind. This kind of like, and it's like the sun is in Pisces, dream time, with Neptune, the ruler of Pisces. The sun has quite an interesting journey in Pisces, because soon enough the sun is going to be squaring the moon nodes. That's going to be very powerful from the heavens, destiny calling. And then shortly after, the sun will be conjunct Neptune, the ruler of Pisces, in Pisces. So there's quite a powerful journey here in Pisces. And pay attention what's happening on Thursday at the same time. Venus 29 degrees about to move. So what I wanted to say on this moment, on Thursday 12 p.m., 12:55 p.m., Venus is going to trine Pluto. And that's a good one, okay? So first good one, Sun moves to Pisces. Second good one, Mercury goes direct, so now all the planets are direct again until May. In May, we start in retrograde season. So from now into May, go, go, go. Energy is moving forward, initiation, changes, making decisions, acting, go, go, go. But from May, starting one by one, Jupiter, Saturn, the planets starting to go retrograde. Some more tea. Just a second. So, as the sun moved to Pisces, as Mercury went direct, and I said it's a lot of mental realizations, okay? This is about make up your own mind. It's time to make up your own mind. It's time to really make your plan. It's time to really decide what you want to do. By now, you've seen more than you needed to see. By now, you know all that you need to know. This is kind of Jupiter in Aquarius. You are getting the knowing of the future. You are getting the insights. Neptune in the ruler of Pisces in Pisces. You are getting the intuition. You are getting the messages, but it's all subtle. It's all subtle and underneath the surface. Because in the front, you've got the reality being shattered, the old patriarchy falling apart, the old structure of your life falling apart. Everything is mutable. Everything is falling apart. So you kind of like, if you're doing the south node of the moon, you're getting lost in the world. If everything's falling apart. And if you read the news, oh my God, help us all. It doesn't look good. It doesn't look good. Texas had a power outage. Millions of people out of power in one of the coldest front storm they had in many years, covered with snow. Extreme weather. You have Ebola cases spreading in Africa now. You have, last week, as Saturn square Uranus, we had a very powerful 7.3 earthquake, 100 miles away from Fukushima. Yesterday I've read an article. The nuclear reactor of Fukushima has cracked again, and it's leaking more. And so now they're saying that they need to inject more cooling salt water to cool it down the reactor, which means that they will have to store more contaminated water. This is such an equation of disaster. God help us all. So those of you who don't understand what's going on there, the nuclear reactor is leaking radioactive energy. And if it will heat up, it may explode and be a disaster. So they're cooling it down by pumping seawater into it. And then they pumping the contaminated seawater out, and they put it in containers. And there is a field of water containers buried in the ground, like a lot. It happened in 2007 and it's still going on. Since then, they like storing contaminated water, and now the leak become even more. So now they're gonna use even more water. How long is it going to go before? Of course, you've got all the, the warmongering voices in, the Middle East, in China, in America. All this is going on. It's crazy, when this craziness happened with Mars and Venus, square Venus, Saturn, square Uranus. This also when, Facebook blocked all news articles in Australia because of the Australian government not willing to give them, the incentive that they want and all that crap, whatever. So there's this kind of war between Australia government and Facebook, Google. So now we're starting to see the results of that, which is blocking media's, stuff. You've got the impeachment of Trump didn't go through on that energy. You have what else is happening there? The guy that started the Reddit group of the gameplay that basically gave Wall Street a smack in their face by a group of people that came together, they went and arrested that guy and persecuted him, and even, they're kind of punishing him for what? For saying that, hey guys, look at this stock, I'm gonna buy it, you should buy it too if you want to. So now, is anyone that says like buy this or you can buy that or you should maybe do this or look at that will be kind of like what? Not allowed? But they are saying to people to buy crap, basically. So yeah, you see, south node of the moon. Who are you gonna believe? You're gonna believe them? Good luck. Good luck. So Thursday, 26th of February. This is building up to the full moon now. Full moon is on Saturday evening. So Thursday evening, 2 days prior, we are building up into the full moon. As Venus is on the 29th degree of Aquarius, and Venus shifts into Pisces on It's quite an interesting process, actually. The amazing, the timing of everything is amazing. Venus at your 6 o'clock, shifting into Pisces on Friday at 11 minutes past midnight. So it's Thursday night, okay? Thursday night, 11 minutes past midnight of Thursday, Venus shifts into Pisces. Venus, the goddess of health, of love, of finance, of values, of relationship, of family, of nurturing, of connection, of quality, of happiness. She moves from the mental. You see, all this week is pretty mental. Last week, mental. This week, mental. Until the end of the week. Why mental? Aquarius is mental. And you had the party in Aquarius on the new moon. You had like the sun, the moon, Saturn, Jupiter, Venus, Mercury, all were in Aquarius a week ago. So everything, all the stuff is going on in this high mind, mental, electrifying nervous system, big ideas, big plans, big thing, big future. Where do I go? What about the future? I don't know what about the future, but I need to know about my future. Mercury retrograding in Aquarius. Yeah, I'm trying to understand, but I don't know. There's so much going on. Everything is falling apart, so I don't know what to go. I don't know what to do. What should I listen to? Which voice? Which thought is right? Which thought is not right? What's going on? Because there's false news and there's real news also inside of us in the same way it's outside of us. There's false news that our trauma brain, that our wounded ego is telling us, and there is the real news, which is our spirit, our true soul calling is telling us. And here we are trying to decipher which voice is real, which is not real, what is right, what is not right. We're trying to figure it out. We're all trying to figure it out. Who are we? Who are we in this new future? Who are we in this new earth? Who are we in this new reality? Who do we want to be? So there's a lot of mental activity here going on. And then as today the moon kicks into Gemini, that brings the emotional. There's like, yeah, I really need to feel it. I need to understand. What am I feeling? What am I feeling? Where am I going? What am I doing in my life, man? What am I doing in my life? I'm going there, I'm going there. Where am I going? Like, and all this week it's continuing. And then, towards the weekend, there's a big of an ease up. But there's going to be a lot of feelings. Because Venus, on Thursday, all Thursday, Wednesday into Thursday, as Mercury is finally picking up his gears on the 12th degree on Friday, Let me go 10 minutes back so it's not Friday and it's Thursday. There we go. So, Thursday night, Mercury is finally kicking into gear, 12 degrees moving forward. Saturn 8 degrees starting to break out of Uranus, intensity. Mars is 26 Taurus, so he's coming to the end of his journey in Taurus over the next week. But Venus is here, 29 degrees, 6 o'clock, 29 degree of Taurus. 29 degree of Aquarius. Venus in the 29 degree of Aquarius, just like my grandmother passed, when the sun moved from the 29 degree of Aquarius to Pisces, that's what Venus is doing. She's disconnecting, she's detaching from all the old values, her old relations, her old people. And this is coming to the full moon, time of release, of letting go. Things are coming up to the surface, all the emotions. So all the mental process that's been going on for the last few weeks is now coming into the emotional body. And moving into Pisces energy is coming from like, I can't do this anymore, I just have to let go. Whatever. And then as she kind of detach, disconnect at the end of Aquarius, she's birthing herself into Pisces, and she go like, you know what? I've thought about this so much. I've been processing this so much. I've been reflecting on this so much. Now I surrender. Now I just surrender to the divine plan. Surrendering with compassion, with love, believing in the divine way, saying, if you need to go, God bless you, go. If you need to stay, welcome, stay. It's kind of that energy. It's kind of like, okay, thank you so much. I don't know, let's say someone. Yeah, let's call him someone. The weekly candle of Bitcoin is ending on Monday. We might have another week. We might have March as well. But this kind of Pisces is kind of like, okay, I had this coin for a few months and I'm so happy with it. It gave me lots of profits. As now it's time for me to surrender and let go of that coin. It can be that too. It's kind of like, oh, thank you. Now you can go, you know. Let's go separate ways now. I supported you in the ways you grew up. And now as we are up here, I say thank you very much. All the best to you. I let you go. I take my profits. I move on. That's kind of the crypto aspect of that. I promised the crypto people an update. I'll do my best. As you can see, I'm not in my best. So yeah, Thursday night, Venus moves into Pisces. And then Sun, 7. What did I want to say here? Oh, I forgot to mention about that Pluto trine Mars. Yeah. I didn't take you back. Mars, where are you, Mars? Yeah, sorry, I forgot about that. That's a very good shift as well. As Mars kicks into the 25th degree and 55 minutes. There we go. Here Mars, funny enough, it stopped on 1:11:11 of Thursday. Oh, so it's also on Thursday. Amazing. Thursday is a biggie. Okay? From Thursday, we're going to start feeling a good shift. As Venus is at the end of Aquarius, ending her journey in Aquarius, Mars is trining Pluto. And Pluto is like, come on, man, you can do it. Come on, you can do it. Let's penetrate. Let's make it happen. Let's initiate it. Because Mars is now 25th degree of Taurus. Is like, man, I've been working so hard here all this month, trying to achieve the quality of my life, trying to, bring the good feeling up and feel healthy and, have good sex and have good love and good connection and have, a good message and have this. But I was in a lockdown and my partner didn't want to make love to me and all this thing happened to me. And Pluto is like, yeah, man, so what do you want, man? What do you want? Go for it. Make it happen, man. Venus is at the end of Aquarius. Is like, you know what? I'm disconnecting. I'm just disconnecting. I'm letting go of all this. I'm done. I've been thinking, processing over and done. Enough. There is no party here. There is no fun here. I'm out of here. See you later. Pluto is like, yeah, you should just go. Go for what you want, baby. Go for what you want. That's this energy. And it's 2 days before the full moon. 1/11/11. We stopped there. Quite cool. So now we'll move Thursday into Friday. This was Thursday 1/11 in the afternoon, the Mars Pluto, okay? Mars Pluto afternoon, then Venus in the middle of the night. There you go. At midnight, Venus moves into Pisces. And then, as Venus moves into Pisces, what else is happening that I want to say? Not much. And then I'm going to the full moon. This is Saturday. Here we go. There we go. 53, 57. Full moon. Full moon on Saturday at 7 p.m. and 17 minutes. We will be in sound healing meditations. So there's 2 groups on Saturday, 11 o'clock and 7 o'clock. The full moon time is 7 o'clock and 17 minutes. If you want to join us, book yourself in. Will be awesome to see you. Let's talk about this full moon. The sun, 8 degrees, 57 minutes of Pisces. The moon, 8 degrees, 57 minutes of Virgo. Virgo Pisces axis is the axis of healing, detox, clearing. Sun exposes the illusions and the deceptions in Pisces as the moon feeling the truth. Virgo is an earth sign. It's about the truth. It's about being practical, analytical, integrity, balance, justice, fairness. Let's be real. Let's be fair. Do you love me? Do you don't? You want to be with me? You don't want to be with me? You want to go? Oh, I want to go. What do you want to do? Or you don't want to do? Let's make it real. Are you staying or are you going? Ta-da! Full moon, baby. Okay? So this comes now, the process of release and letting go after a week, 2 weeks of mental walk, mental realizations with a lot of unwanted changes, unexpected changes, shocking, surprising, frightening, scaring, weird, out of nowhere. But Venus is in Pisces, Sun is in Pisces, Neptune is in Pisces. So this is like the I am soul. Venus, the goddess of love, beauty, relationship, money, finance, and Neptune, the god of the ocean, the ruler of Pisces, the one that is the master of dream time and medicine and spiritual intervention. This is, medicina, when you drink the medicine and you open up to your multidimensionality. This is Neptune in Pisces. So now we're like, when the Sun is entering Pisces and Venus is entering Pisces and Neptune is in Pisces, like we're in a collective ayahuasca. We're in a collective DMT activation. Everyone's going into dream time. And it's about, this month, it's about easing up the pressure. It's about resting, meditating, resting and relaxing so we can connect with our divine connection and hear the messages intuitively in our guts, in our meditations, in our visions, in our dreams, the whispers of spirit. Okay? Because we've done a lot of mental work. It's time to, it's just like meditation, you had a full-on day at work, you've been all day long emails, phone calls, communicating, selling, buying. Then you come to sound healing meditation, I welcome you and I say, okay, now drop it all. Just lay down. Just rest. You've done all that, that's great. Now put it on pause. Now you're here with me. Just be here with me. Let me help you calm down. Let me help you relax. We'll use, what amazing sound healing. Neptune rules healing with music, with sound, with spirit. This is amazing for sound healing meditation. So, you go in and you start breathing and you're slowing yourself down. And then you enter dream state. You enter altered state of mind. And you go with spirit and you receive messages, you receive guidance, you receive insights. Pay attention. Spirit language will be very present. But it won't be with a speakerphone in your face. It will be intuitively. Connect with your intuition this month, this coming week, into the full moon especially. Be with your knowing. your intuitive knowing, your gut feeling knowing. Don't let the mind corrupt you with all kind of weird stuff. Don't let other people fool you. See through illusions, see through the masks. Let this time show you the real truth of people, of connections, of jobs. This week I had a beautiful brother came for a healing session, and such beautiful soul, gentle, kindred spirit, coming from the heart, wants to educate the kids, give them love and help them thrive. He took himself into primary teaching, and the system just abused his softness, didn't welcome it, judged him for it, criticized and disqualified him for it. And the whole healing session was like, man, what are you doing there? You're such a primary teacher. The little kids need you. The little kids is where you belong. Then, of course, it relates to his personal healing journey that he needs to walk with the little kids. And so you go on and you start working for secondary school because you wanted to prove to yourself and to them that you are worthy to be a secondary school, but your real passion is actually primary school. Your real gift is primary school, so you have deceived yourself, and that's why it's a bit painful. But don't worry, let these people go. Let this job go. Get out of here. What are you doing here? There's no party in here. Get out of here. They don't want you anyway, and you don't want them anyway. Get out of here. Your party is over there with the little kids in the schools that will see what an amazing teacher you are, what a treasure you are. Go there and thrive. And this is the story for all of us. Where there's no party, there is no party. Are you still hopeful? Then if you're going to keep on doing more efforts, it might get a bit exciting, but it's like so boring. You're sitting there. You so want to be in a hip hop party, but you're sitting with your partner in a jazz club, pretending to be the right partner, because your partner really loves jazz. So you just want to suit into his world. So you sit there in the jazz club. You go like, and you're just holding yourself, and from time to time you're going on your social media. And then your partner goes like, oh, that was a great song, don't you think? It's like, yes, honey, you're right, it was a great song. Yeah, it was very nice, I enjoyed it. And as soon as you turn his head, you go like, can't believe this place, man, it's shocking. What are you doing? Faking it for what? For the sake of saying that you have a good boyfriend that looks good and takes you to a jazz club, but you're not even having fun with him. This is kind of this energy. It's kind of like, hey, just knock on his shoulder. Sorry, babe, I was never into jazz. Bye. And hop into a Uber. It's like, take me to the nearest hip-hop club. Then you get to the hip-hop club. It's like, yo, dog, what's up? Suddenly you're alive. Suddenly you're buzzing. Suddenly you're happy. You're with your people. You're with the right connections. People that can actually see you, that speak your language, that know what you're about. Trying to wake up sleeping people. It's boring enough. Let them sleep. It's true with crypto. Last week, I think one of the members asked him, she said, I get excited and I lose air. I had a bit of also, hay fever, and it made my very short breath this week. So all week I had short breath. So it kind of affected my energy levels. I'm 5-6 days now on very short breath. And with the grief and everything, so pretty challenged. Thank you, Rasta Kali. The video is buffering. Toda, achi, and I don't know what to say about that. Anyway, I hope everything is going as good as it can go. So yeah, that was this energy. So the full moon in Virgo, it's time to detox. It's time to let go. It's time to clear. It's time to get practical. It's time to detoxify. It's time to declutter. It's time to let go of things you don't need anymore. The old washing machine in the garage that sit there for years, throw it away, baby. The old partner that is boring and doesn't really relate to you, doesn't connect to you, doesn't know what you're about. Time to go. That job that doesn't get you and trying to tell you that you need to change, you need to be more of that and more of that and more of that, and it's time to go. This is what this full moon is about. Because Venus is with the Sun and Neptune in Pisces. Like, this is about the dream. This is about your spiritual quest. This is about your spiritual journey on earth. This is about your spiritual truth of who you know you are as a soul. This is about your intuition. This is about your divine connection. This is about your way of surrendering to source and say, you know what, source, spirit, great spirit, I've done everything in my possibility, in my ability to hold on to this precious rock. You see, it's a rock of love, right? I've been holding on to this precious love of rock. And because all this time I thought that if I lose this rock, I will lose my love. And all these years I've tried to really, really, my precious rock, don't ever leave me. You are the source of my love. You are the way I embrace and embody and respect and feel love. So don't ever leave me. But then suddenly it becomes sleepy and you go like, no. And the rock says like, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be with you. But it goes like, no, but please be with me. Because if you won't be with me, I don't know love. Please. Then it's like, no, I don't want to be with you. And it's like, suddenly it's gone. Is it, you know what, rock? I realized that you are only the projection of my love. And even if I lose you, I will still be loved. Thank you, rock, because you have taught me that the love is inside of me and that only I can love myself in the way I want to be loved and need to be loved. Thank you, rock. Now you can go. That's kind of this full moon. Now, moon 8 degrees, sun 8 degrees, okay? Chiron 7 degrees 9 minutes, Uranus 7 degrees 32 minutes, Saturn 8 degrees 17 minutes. And so this moon is aligning with Saturn in Aquarius, the karma of the future, the new structure of the future. So this moon has a lot of weight on it. Look, you see how everything is pointing at the moon? Look at that. From the moon to Saturn, from the moon to the sun and to Venus, from the moon to Chiron, from the moon to Uranus and to Black Moon Lilith. So it's like there's a lot of things coming to the moon. So it's going to be a very emotional moon on a very detoxing level, very clearing, letting go level. It's kind of like, if we want the new structure, it's also squaring Pluto in Capricorn. So really, it aligns with Pluto, with Saturn, with the Venus, with the Sun, with Chiron, with Uranus, with Black Moon Lilith. All of them very significant, but the main ones are Uranus and Saturn. Now, the fact that it's aligning with Uranus, with Saturn, it's kind of like I have to declutter and detox my physical life, my earthy life. I have to perfect my plan because this is about my future. This is about my new structure. This is about my new plan. This is about my new karma. This is no more the old karma. We finished the old karma in 2020. And what we are feeling until now is the ramifications, the leftovers, the effect of 2020 is now coming into fruition as we let go of the old and move into the new with the time. The fact that it aligns with trine Uranus, trine is harmonious, it's supportive, so it has to be a release and let go of things that can help us break free into a whole new level of physical reality, a whole new level of connection. So, it could be very confusing times and you need to use a lot of discernment. Virgo is discernment, okay? You have to use a lot of discernment here to understand what is your true divine guidance, your true divine intuition, and your true divine direction, purpose, idea, need, and what is your delusional, deceiving voice of your trauma, of your wounded ego, or of that kind of dark part within yourself that is trying to sabotage you and misguide you. Very tricky. Very, very tricky. So don't go like, that's it, I've just seen in meditation and I need to leave him, I'm leaving him now. It's like, wait a second, that could be your sabotaging trauma there. Did you check into that? Don't jump into conclusion. Sit, meditate, reflect, and really feel. Are you delusioning yourself, or are you fooling yourself, or are you deceiving yourself, or are you seeing it for what it is? those of you who live in a situation of a challenged relationship, you know it. Those of you who tried really, really hard to make something happen, to find connection, to do it, you know it. Those of you who know deep inside that it's finished, you know it. This week, my son, we had this conversation about something. He told me, I don't want to play with so-and-so this week because she lied to me. I told him, how do you know she lied to me? She lied to you. And like, well, she told me that she went to sleep in midnight. And then when mom asked her when she went to sleep, she said 9 o'clock. And I've heard it, but she thought I didn't hear it. So I know she lied to me. So now I'm thinking how to do it to her as well, so she will feel how it feels like. And so we had a whole conversation about that, about someone lying to us. And I told him, Mali, let me tell you something for your life. This was kind of a moment of a father and son, like the picture I put in the front of the live stream. The father and the son meeting as the rocket ship to the future is taking off, right? This the father, the son in the astrology, and being guided by the architecture is like, listen, boy, this is where you're going, into a whole new future, okay? Now, don't be afraid. Let me tie your shoelaces. You got your lunch, you got your water, you got everything together? Yeah, good. Always know that daddy loves you now. Go into your future. Make it happen. That's this energy of this week. You go on a rocket ship into your future and you have to let go of the luggage. Hola, hermano Stefan, gracias. Thank you, Liv. Thank you so much, my darling, for your blessings. Thank you. And Jess, thank you. I appreciate this family so much. You have no idea how much you touched me this week. You really touched me this week. I said it to the group today. It's like usually I'm the giver, Most of the time I'm the giver. Suddenly this week I found myself being such a receiver of all the support, of the love and the blessings to my family, to myself. So it was really humbling and really awesome. Thank you once again. So, I was with the father and the son. So I told Mali this. Listen to this. It came out in that moment. I was like, I'm going to keep this one. It says Mali. I told him Mali, but you can say your name there. When you know something that you know, that's all you need to know. Mali goes, huh? Don't you think about it, Mali? When you know. No, so it was, if you know something that you know, there's nothing else you need to know. That's all you need to know. Yeah. If you know something that you know, that's all you need to know. That's the secret keyword of this week, family. If you know something this week, that's all you need to know. The Mercury is going direct now. Conclusions, realizations, agreements, conversations. This is time now, the next week. It's time to really find the courage, not to be afraid, and do the Virgo and do the Pisces. Come from a place of unconditional love, of compassion, of understanding, of spiritual truth, of divine love. And have a Virgo conversation with Mercury direct in Aquarius about the future. Do you love me? Do you don't love me? Do you want to be with me? Do you don't want to be with me? Are you happy with me? Are you not happy with me? Am I happy with you? Am I not happy with you? Do I love you? Do I not love you? Do I want to be with you? Do I don't want to be with you? Do I want to do this job? Do I don't want to do this job? Do I want to change a career? Do I don't want to change a career? All these questions. It's time to ask. It's time to talk about it. Out in the open. Not to be afraid. Because this is your future. This is your future. And it's your true soul calling. And you have to, don't abandon yourself. Don't let go of yourself. As you go into Pisces and you surrender and you let go and you surrender of the self, of the lower self. But you don't surrender and let go of your core self, who you truly are, your core value, your core desire, your core needs, your true essence. You hold on to that. So it's a very big full moon. So overall, we're expecting to have a nice week of positive shifts. Sun in Pisces, the Venus will go into Pisces. This could bring a beautiful medicine balm to relationships. It could bring back a bit of more like compassion and love and understanding. Maybe we realized that we're a bit delusional before, and now we're kind of waking up to realize that what we have is the real dream. That's the opposite side of it. Challenge relationship that has something fundamental there and has good value there might come to the place this week of like going like, what did we think to ourselves? Why did we throw shitball at each other when we actually want to kiss and hug and love because we actually live in the dream? So it brings a lot of connection as well. But as for all individuals, people, this is the time, this week and this full moon, really potent time to devote daily time for your spiritual practice. We are in a big junction in our lives, and we don't take hasty decisions. We sit, we think, we reflect, we meditate. We listen to our gut feeling, to our intuition. We connect with spirit to receive the messages. We open the card. Let me open a card for all of you. Let's see what the message is. This is a Burjin's card, and I'm asking spirit to bring the right message for all the people who are watching this right now. What do we all need to know as a collective? What do we all need to know as a collective? Here it is. Worthwhile. Life is not about being taught a lesson for getting something wrong. It's about having an experience that adds richness to life. Oh. Life is not about being taught a lesson for getting something wrong. Mercury stationing direct in Aquarius. What did I do right? What did I do wrong? Which decision is right? Which decision is wrong? What is the guidance of my spirit? What is the guidance of my wound? It's so confusing. What's going on? What am I supposed to do? Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. It's about having an experience that adds richness to your life. Where can I find more richness? Where can I find more beauty? Where can I find the dream? What do I need to do in order to get that dream? What do I need to declutter, to detox and to let go of in my life in order to have the health that I want, the clarity that I want, the purity that I want, the connection to the divine that I want, connection to spirit that I want, connection to love that I want, connection to magic and miracles and that mystic part of life of butterflies and fairies and rainbows in the sky. This is a week to meditate, altered state of mind, be aware of escapism. This is not the week to escape reality. This is the week to face reality with your dreams. So if you find yourself this week suddenly escaping into alcohol or into drugs or into TV or into... Even crypto can be an addiction. Be careful, you know. Don't escape into other worlds. There's your reality you need to face with your dreams right here, right now. And this is a time to sit around the table and talk about the experiences that can add more richness. The experiences that are, I'm trying to get it right, worthwhile. What is worthwhile? Let that stay with you this week. What is worthwhile? So, this is it. I will see you again next Sunday or next Saturday, the full moon sound healing meditation, 11 o'clock and 7 o'clock. The recording will be released to the community on Saturday as well. How? God knows, but I'll work it out. If anyone needs some crypto coaching, you're more than welcome to go to a booking system and book yourself in. You can find it through our website, healingthelight.com. If someone needs healing session, you're more than welcome to book yourself in. Go through healingthelight.com into our booking system, you'll find it. If you want to be a part of our community, awesome community, the best community ever, patreon.com/healingdelight. And if you want to just support, do me a favor, like this movie on YouTube, subscribe to our channel. We are almost to 700 subscribers, which is awesome. Slowly. Slow and steady wins the race. A bit of a 5 minutes for the crypto people. We are now in the eye of the bull run. Yeah, you can see it. There's like excitement, adrenaline, rush, energy flowing. It's all happening in the crypto, right? Everything is booming, rockets flying up into the air, coins every day. Another coin is doing his own thing. Bitcoin is now 56, breaking all-time high almost every day. Ethereum broke 2,000. There's a lot going on. Let me just bring it up. There we go. Where are we now? Here we are. Let me see it for a second. This is Bitcoin. Okay. So, as you can see, just a second, where's my mouse? Here's my mouse. As I said last week, this is a beautiful chart, alright? We are rising up very nicely. Slow and steady, fast and steady on a weekly. This is a beautiful chart. But, 1, 2, 3, 4 weekly candles. 1, 2, 3, 4 weekly candles. Here we had a bit more. We had like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So where are we gonna stop? Look at the monthly. Look at the monthly of February. That's amazing. Look at that. From 32,296 to 57. It's almost double. And I believe that we could finish with a double. I believe the top will be close to 65,000. The short-term top, okay? So, in our community, there's a few people from all kind of different walks of life. Some people are hodlers. They bought it. They're not planning on selling. They're just holding on. They don't care. They're here for the long journey. And that is the most recommended way of looking at it, okay? Crypto is very volatile. It moves very fast, up and down. And as soon as you start trading, you don't understand that the main thing that happens is the emotional effect and the mental effect. There's a lot of emotions involved in trading. The meditator way is hodl. Just hodl. Hold on to dear life. It's very exciting, Just a second, a sip of tea. Yes, for the hodler, the benefit is, you remain a meditator. You don't have the stresses and the panic of when to sell, when to buy. You just sit there and enjoy the ride. Yes, you have less adrenaline rush because you're not trading, but you're cool. You got it. But those of you who likes to trade, I want you to know something. It is not a normal time on planet Earth. It is not a usual time. In any other time, yes, for sure, trade, sell your Bitcoin for USDC, don't sell it to Tether, to USDT. Stay away from USDT. That's my personal opinion, okay? And none of the things I'm saying is a financial advice. I have to say it. This is just my personal opinion. But if you have to go into stablecoin, do USDT more than the others. If you're on Binance, the BUSD is the same version. It just seems different, yeah? But in any way, you need to understand something. Any stable coin is pegged ultimately to the dollar. And the reason why we got into Bitcoin from the first place is because the dollar is about to die. So, when you trade your Bitcoin to dollar, it's like you already have your place in the life-saving boat, and you are selling your place to someone else for $1,000, and then you're in the ocean swimming with the sharks. Why would you do that? For a temporary gain? Okay, fair enough. The greed, that's what it does to us, right? To all of us. Who doesn't think that selling at 64,000 and buying again at 38,000, that's a genius move? Because if you sell 0.1 Bitcoin at 64,000 and you buy it again on 38, you made from a 0.1 Bitcoin, you might make a 0.2 Bitcoin. You almost could double your Bitcoin. That would be the narrative. So you go, why? It would be stupid not to take advantage of that. I'll sell there and I'll buy there and I'm a winner. But this is unprecedented waters. This is anything can happen any day. Anything. It's enough in one big shocking headlines in the news that can change the entire stability of the system. And if you sit on a stable coin among many other traders and shit hit the fence, you're not going to get your money. You're going to get screwed in line. There's going to be hiccups. The exchange is going to drop, whatever. There's going to be a lot of stuff. You have to be smart. You have to be 2 steps ahead of the herd. Just like you think, thousands of people around the world think the same way. Everyone waiting for the peak. That's why you never try to pick the peak. You sell a bit before. You don't be fully greedy. If you know that something's going to peak at $4, you sell at $3.80. So you lost 20 cents. Oy, oy, oy. But you sold for sure. You know how many people waiting for the 4? And then you'll miss it, and then you sell it for 3. Oh, I should have sold it at $3.80. So there's a lot of ways to handle this, but, just be aware that on a normal time, you're absolutely right. As a trader, sell your Bitcoin to stable coin, sit on your stable coin, let Bitcoin go down, and buy your Bitcoin again with your stable coin. That was the way the traders did it until now, okay? But now we're at risk. It can happen today, it can happen tomorrow, it can happen in 6 months. You might do it, succeed, and everything's going to be cool. It's possible. But you're taking a risk. So my take on it is, as soon as you sold your Bitcoin and you took your profit in dollars, it's a taxable event. You already lost 38.5% for tax. Second thing, who said you'll pick up the top and who said you will pick up the bottom? It's easy to plan. Oh, 64, buy again 38. But what if Bitcoin chuck a Yui on you in the middle of the way and leave you behind? Oh, suddenly you're out of the race. So we had the same thing when Bitcoin reached the 20,000, and the 24. And some people of the community sold some and stuff. And it's like, yeah, it's going to crash. And it just went up and up and up and up and up. And those people felt really bad about it. So, we all going to feel the temptations in this situation of the market because it's kind of euphoric. It's take profits. It's like, yeah, we make money, we're making money. I don't take profits from my Bitcoin. I don't disturb Bitcoin. I let him rest like a king. He's the king. Rest. Shall not enter. You put a sign on your Bitcoin wallet. Shall not disturb. Shall not enter. Let the king be. This is for a long term. Let it be. You want to trade your altcoins. So, if to take profits, yes. Am I going to take profits from my altcoins? Yes, for sure. So how? We'll need to see. If I will take profits into stablecoin like the USDC, it will be for a few days. Okay? But this is in general. Of course, you need to develop your own plan, but that's kind of what I'm saying is like it's going to be very tempting for all of us to take profits into stablecoin, wait for the dip, and buy. And in general, that's the right plan. But we're also taking a risk. We don't know when the financial system is going to have a heart attack, So keep that in your mind as a trader, that it's very dangerous territory to trade now into dollar. So maybe we need to find an alternative, like a decentralized stablecoin, like a DAI, make a DAO. There's a few more like that. But yeah, a lot of coins are booming. I'm just a bit short breath, and I'm not in my best audio coming out of a few days of grief, so I'm kind of trying to give you a bit of tips, but there's quite a lot of altcoins that are booming. I'll give it another week or two. We, potentially could have also a continuous bull market through March that will end kind of at the end of March, beginning of April. I've read a few theories about that. So, I had one coin that I've sold too quick, too soon, and I felt a bit bummed for it. And I was like, thank God that was a small bag. I've learned the lesson. Now, have respect for the bull market. Even if it went 200% up, be patient. Let it do its thing. The trend is your friend. So I'll keep update you whatever I know in the chat room. I have to go because it's hard for me to speak more. But thank you all, family, for your blessing. Tanya, Brioni, Dana, Simone, Lynn, APR. Thank you so much. And Jules, my beautiful sister, thank you, my darling. Thank you for your blessing for my grandmother. So yes, Aliza Skuri Bat Zohara. יהיה זיכרונך לברכה. מנוחתך בגן העדן. תודה רבה לך על הכל, ממה, אנחנו אוהבים אותך. May the soul of Aliza Skuri rest in peace in the presence of divine love. And yeah, I love my humble roots that I come from. You know, I used to go to markets with her as a boy and buy fruits and vegetables. I come from a very, very humble background, and I'm so grateful for that. And I will forever remember my beautiful meme, and also at the same time my beautiful Ima sheli, refuah shlema, briut shlema. My mom gave me a bit of a scary week with a minor heart attack. So, blessing of love, of healing to my beautiful mother. And with that note, I will end with a song that is devoted to my mama. Ima ze bishvilech, mama diali. It's a Moroccan song celebrating the love for the mother. You know, one thing I was reminded this week, if you've got a mother and if you've got a father, if you've got a brother, if you've got a sister, if you've got an auntie and an uncle and a grandma and a grandpa, call them today. Tell them you love them today. It's important because life is short. So let us remember that life is short and life is our journey. And my meme, she just went back to the divine by herself. She left all of us behind. And when we will leave this planet, we will do the same. We will leave everyone behind and go back to the source alone. That's Pisces. So come back to you, to your connection to source, to love, to your dream, to your life. And don't worry about anyone else and anyone else's thoughts or what they say and how they look and what they pretend to be. Listen to the truth inside of you. Spirit will show you. Spirit will show you. And I love you all, family. A bit of Moroccan vibe, my roots in the background, a song to my mom. I love you all, family. Mama Diali. Lots of love, peace, happiness. Be good, people. Be good. Connect with your love. Connect with spirit. Listen to the love. Let's go. Love you all. אמא, זה בשבילך, אמא.
שמש חמה, אור אהבה, רגש וחום ותקווה, יד הנוגה, שמחה ותוגה, מתמזגים בך אמא.
This is where I come from, family. The vibe of Morocco. I love you all very much. Thank you for all your support this week, for all your love. It means everything. Thank you. Peace. ממה דיאלי, תחנינה דיאלי. אוהב אותך, אמא.